Welcome back from the break, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry, and if you just happen to turn on the radio, we're talking real estate in the Valley of the Sun. It's early on a Saturday morning, but there are some hot prices out there. Our co-host is Mike
Metz with Guaranteed Rate.
And our next guest is Grant. Give us your last name. Introduce yourself.
Grant Van Dyke with Remax Platinum Living here in North Scottsdale.
And you've got some beautiful listings.
Yes, we do.
Let's talk about the ones that are coming up. You haven't even got these on the MLS yet.
No, we do not. They're coming in about a month or so.
Tell us about what's coming up here.
All right, our first property is at Scottsdale in the Jomax area. Sits on 1 acre, 3,300 square feet, 4 beds, 2.5 baths, pool, 3-car garage, southern backyard, open concept, beautiful home. That's going to come to the market at about 8.25 plus or minus.
8.25. Now again, Jomax and Scottsdale Road. So you get off on the north 101, head north on Scottsdale Road out to Jomax. There's a beautiful desert area out there. They got some big, beautiful custom homes out there.
Yes, they do.
That's a great location. Yep. And list price again?
8.25.
What do we got for financing on that?
You know, on those higher end properties, 8.25 million range, we're seeing a lot of buyers that are cash buyers. So in the event that you didn't want to deploy all your cash, but you could make a 30% down payment, you can come in with a 10-1 ARM. It's the interest rate's fixed for 10 years. Interest only for 10 years at 3.5% would give you a whopping payment of $1,684 a month.
On an $800,000.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So
let's hear about your next one.
Okay, our second property is in the Desert Ridge area, Aviano, Tatum and Deer Valley area. That's 3,000 square feet, 4-bed, 2.5 bath with a den. It's got a beautiful Pebble Tech pool, barbecue kitchen in the backyard, 3-car garage. That's going to be listed in right at 6.25 plus minus.
6.25 for that area that's a really nice area.
Yeah, that's a great value. It comes in about $200 a square foot or so.
For that area, that's a real steal on that. And what kind of price on the $600,000, Mike?
600. So maybe go more leverage on this, unlike the other one where we needed a 30% down payment. Get in with just 10% down, $62,500. We could do a 90% loan with no private mortgage insurance. Would give you a payment of about $2,350 a month plus your taxes, insurance, HOA. So $2,350 principal and interest with a 10% down payment.
And
Not bad.
Do the math on that, folks. You're getting that for $200 a square foot. That's a really good leverage in financing. Because again, the interest rates are still really low, Mike.
Oh yeah, 3-year low. We're at about a 3-year low right now.
Great. And you got a third one there.
Yes, we do. This one's in the Cactus Corridor, Tatum and Cactus, right at 56th Street. It's a Maloof build, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, just under 3,000 square feet with a pool, 2-car garage on a 3rd acre. Beautiful home. That right now is listed at $588,000.
$588. And what do we got for that one?
Let's go vanilla, 20% down payment, get a 30-year fixed at 3.875. Going to give you principal and interest payment of $2,210 a month on a $470,000 loan.
That is incredible. Again, the interest rates are still fantastic.
They are great right now. Everything's for owner-occupied and second home, everything's in the 3s right now. So it's really good.
And again, I can predict a year from now, it's not going to be good. I mean, we're going to have higher interest rates. Prices are going up. Inventory is very low. In fact, you got some stats here. Let's talk some stats. What do you got?
Yes, I do. Well, the inventory right now. Well, let's go to sales. For July, we had 8,600 sales.
8,600 in 1 month. Mm-hmm. That's kind of high. We were averaging around 6,000.
Yes, we were. That's a 20% jump over year over year.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm. So our inventory, in July, we had new inventory of 9,100 homes. With a total inventory of 23,000 homes. Mm-hmm. So
and let's talk a little bit about that. I got to mention this. Some of these homes that stay on the market longer than the others, they're tired. They need work. They need a little TLC. And Mike's got a solution for that.
We can do a renovation loan that allows you to finance the acquisition cost plus improvements to complete the improvement on the house, the remodel, and we'll loan you up to 95% of the to-be completed project, and that's a loan up to $417,000.
And let's do a little bit of education here, because sometimes the sellers, they want this high price, but they don't want to do the granite countertops. They don't want to put in new carpet. They don't want to do anything, and they're not going to get that price. Yeah. But if they come down, and again, you need to have an appraised value at a certain level to finance it, and they've got to be able to offer a low enough price to finance those.
Yeah, and where this works best is if you're going to add square footage. You can really get some benefit.
And if there's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath out there in an area that a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom would appraise for more, the math works.
Yeah, it usually does. Very seldom we see them not appraised for the to-be completed value.
Yeah. Any other stats you want to talk about, Grant?
Let's go to the July sales. Just July this past month, there was a total of 6,600 sales. Of those, cash buyers came in at 19%. And most of the financing came in, and Mike could tell you about this, conventional and FHA financing. Yep. 44% were conventional, 29% FHA.
Look at the numbers there, Mike. What does that tell you, Mike?
Well, FHA usually is your first-time home buyer, so the millennials are coming back into the market. We've seen a lot about that. You can get in with 3.5% down, as well as you can get gift funds. Parents can help with down payment and stuff. So the barrier to entry for financing is the easiest when you go through the FHA loan.
Excellent. Any other points, any other things that you would like to share you're thinking of there, Grant?
Well, you know what? When you're preparing your home and getting ready to list your home for sale, have it smelling real good. Remove a lot of the photos, the personal photos, declutter, and you got to come out strong right when you list. Curb appeals everything.
This is so important, and I have a funny story because I have a buddy that was a car dealer. This is a few years ago, and I went to try to sell my pickup truck. And I put it on a corner, put a for sale sign in it, and he called me up and he goes, "Hey, you trying to sell your truck? Why don't you wash it, buddy?" And I thought, oh, yeah, that's a good point. The point is, get ready to sell.
Yeah.
Make it ready. And get a good agent that knows how to stage it properly, get it all. And that's you guys.
That's us at Remax.
Well, and like Grant said, what was the statistic of houses that sold within the first 30 days last month? I think he said about half of the homes.
It was 53% of that 6,600 homes sold in the first 30 days.
Yeah, so if it's done right, and they're ready to go, it will move.
Yes, it will.
Anything else we failed to ask? Anything else you want to share?
No, that's it for today.
Mike, anything else you want to wrap up with?
Interest rates, they're low. I don't expect them to go much lower. So, I would think about now, inventory's tight, rental market right now, red hot. And by that, vacancies are at a 20-year low. We've got, I think, the average rent for a Phoenix home now is up to $1,600 a month. So it really makes sense to look at financing some of these properties and getting into a house instead of renting right now.
Excellent. Phone number, Grant?
480-226-5595.
And the website?
GrantVanDyke.com.
And the phone number one more time?
480-226-5595.
Mike?
You can reach me at 480-585-1616. That's 480-585-1616. Or on the web, MikeLoans.com.
Excellent. Got a break for the news. It's the bottom of the hour. Everybody stay tuned through the news. We're going to be right back.